What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. Let's get to it, y'all. So, Lyra Valkyria, Becky Lynch. And so earlier in the night, Becky Lynch came out first, and then Lyra came out next, and she talked about, how she's been an inspiration to everyone in Ireland, and she's making Ireland proud, being the first woman to come out of Ireland and do what she's doing, and all this other stuff. And then that's when impressive Indi Hartwell came out. Indi Hartwell been looking fine this week, by the way. I saw her on Raw the night before, then tonight as well. And then after her was Roxanne Perez. And so I knew we was getting some type of match between all. I thought Becky Lynch would be in there, but I was like, nah, because I think Indi, she's still recovering from that match. So I said maybe we'll get a triple threat, and we did get a triple threat, and it's for Becky's title, a chance to face Becky at Halloween Havoc night 1. So they're doing a 2-part Halloween Havoc this year on NXT. It's not going to be a separate premium live event or nothing. They'll do a 2-week event on the 24th and 31st on Halloween. So the triple threat match was Lyra Valkyria, Roxanne Perez, and Indi Hartwell with Becky watching from ringside, right? So let's go over how this went, because it was very interesting, and there was a little bit of a kind of a surprise that was in here as well, man. But let's go back from the picture-in-picture break, and let's get into it. So Perez hit Indi with a crossbody and hit Lyra with a drop kick to send both women into opposite corners. Perez gave both women uppercuts. Perez hit Lyra with a Russian leg sweep for a near fall. Perez worked on Indi with 10 punches in the corner. Indi tried to escape but took the huracanrana from Perez. Perez hit Indi with a victory roll slam for a near fall. Indi escaped a sleeper by slamming Perez on the buckle. Perez came back with a seated senton and overhead blows. Perez hit Indi with a forearm. Lyra caught Indi and Perez with a missile drop kick out of nowhere. Lyra hit both opponents with yes kicks. Lyra hit Indi with a hook kick combo. Perez blocked Lyra's crescent kick and pushed it into Indi. I'm so glad that crescent kick is not a finisher no more. Lyra hit Perez with a Northern Light suplex for a near fall. Indi held on to Lyra's foot to prevent her from hitting Perez with a fall splash. Perez recovered and brawled with Lyra to the top after Indi fell to the mat. Perez paintbrushed Lyra with stiff slaps. Perez hit Lyra with a Frankensteiner. Indi slammed Perez to the mat for a near fall, and then Lyra rolled up Indi for a near fall. Indi sent Lyra to ringside with a big boot. Perez reversed a tackle into a pop rock, which looked really cool. But then this is where the match turned. Kiana James actually came out, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about this in the next couple of videos. Kiana James pulled Perez to ringside, and Becky dropped Kiana with a big boot, getting the match, back under control. Valkyria hit Hartwell with a frost blast for the victory. So Lyra Valkyria, that was all she wrote for Indi Hartwell and Roxanne Perez. As Lyra Valkyria wins in almost 12 minutes to earn a shot at the NXT Women's Championship at Halloween Havoc. And Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch faced off in the ring. And then Tegan Knox actually came out. And because remember, she has a match. And the thing is, even though we know Tegan Knox is losing to her, they've been kind of prematurely skipping over people that Becky still got to see, like a Tegan Knox. You know what I'm saying? But this was a decent match. I like how they were all playing. In this match, I was the most impressed with Roxanne Perez. I think Roxanne Perez has shown she's a really good competitor, man. She seemed really fresh this week too. For some reason, and Indi was doing a lot of selling in this match, which was really good for her, man. She was doing a lot of selling. I think, but the only flaw that I have with Lyra, she needs to still find a smoother finish, because her frog splash, it looks worse than Dom now. Dom's frog splash has gotten a little bit more crisper lately. Her frog splash is not looking that good, man. It's still better than the crescent kick, but they need to give Lyra a really good, like a Pop Rocks type of impact type of finisher, because that's the only thing I think she's missing, bro. But I'm looking forward to her and Becky gonna go at it, man. First night at Halloween Havoc, and we knew this match was happening anyways, because But the only thing is like Becky's like been giving all of these title opportunities to people, and is it going to become overwhelming for her at some point though? You know, and that's what I'm going to talk about in the Tegan Knox video that I'm going to do. But interesting stuff here, man. But go ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man, because I want to get to the next video. Go ahead and get this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Light.